everybody, welcome back to We've Gone Country. We had a first snow last night. I thought I'd show you how beautiful it is out here. Beautiful winter sky. It was a nice grippy snow, so it stuck to all the tree branches. So pretty out here. Oh, there's Cleo. I was looking for you, darling. Hi. You spend the night out here? Yeah? Just came out earlier than Juniper this morning. I thought maybe she ran away. She wasn't here this morning. Never seen snow before, huh? Yeah, it's the kitty's first snow. Hi, baby girl. She's like, Mom, why don't you pick me up? It's wet and cold. Cleo. Hi, kitty. So anyways, this is the beauty that I got to wake up to this morning. I love this place after a snowstorm. So pretty. It's like a fairy tale winter wonderland. So the horses are still out on their track system. I don't know if I should do that or not, but I'm doing it. They're probably just going to end up making everything muddy. Gosh, look at that. Isn't that not just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Let's see if I can get some pictures today. I'm off today, so I have a lot to do though. So I don't know if I'll get to it. Look at that. The sun's already melting all the snow off the trees. It's kind of sad. It's pretty now, but of course it's going to turn into mud. Look at this. And you can kind of see the water droplets coming off that tree already. It's kind of hard to tell. But that tree right there, you can really see it melting already. So anyways, it's our first real snow. So in order to do the track system, I'm using this trusty little sled that Andy put together. He put this little metal bracket on here and screwed it to it. So we have this nice pulling rope. It's perfect size for one bale of hay. And this way it's much easier and more efficient to pull hay around the track system versus the wheelbarrow, which sinks. So yeah, I might go for a trail ride later. I don't know. It's pretty slushy under here. And I'm worried that it's just gonna ruin the track and our trails. It's not terrible yet. I could maybe do it. The ground underneath is still solid, so as long as it stays cold it should be fine. But if you go through snow like this and then let it harden, it's pretty dangerous and icy, so that's the other thing to worry about. If you take a trail ride on slushy snow like this and it's water like this underneath and it gets colder the next day, it's just going to end up being pure ice, so you ruin your trails for later. So it's either going to be muddy after I ride it and ruin the ground, or it's going to be icy and become dangerous. So I'm probably not going to be able to ride, sadly. Such is life in the winter, unfortunately. So anyways, I thought I'd show you how I do this. It's not going to be the easiest thing for me to do because I only have my hands, but we'll see what we can accomplish here. So this is our hay. It's mainly grass hay, but there is a little bit of alfalfa. Seems to be the only thing we can get in this area. I'd prefer all grass, because alfalfa is a little bit rich in protein, which, some horses can handle that just fine and some don't. And it's hard to say if mine have been okay with it or not. I did a chemistry panel on the mares, and kidneys are fine, but I didn't do a basic blood test, so I don't really know exactly where they're at. I know Daisy's certainly very fat and probably doesn't need the extra calories, but Alea, being older, she seems to do really well on it, because in the extreme cold she'll lose weight, so the alfalfa seems to work pretty good for her. So that can be kind of difficult. It's part of the reason why I want to put together a second track system, because Daisy really needs to be on a different diet than the other two. And that makes things more difficult when one needs a lot of food and the other one needs like no food, being a pony. Ponies are very prone to being overweight. They're just very super easy keepers. I mean, Alea's actually an easy keeper too, even for her age, but she just needs a little bit extra, and Daisy needs a lot less. So the discrepancy there can be difficult. And Hennessy too, being young, he doesn't need much calorie count either. Not so much. Doesn't need to be cut as much as Daisy, but he doesn't need as much. He doesn't need any extra, really, like Alea. So, yeah, managing diets for multiple horses can be a challenge for sure. But with true track systems, at least I could put the extra hay out for Alea when she needs it, and cut the other two until I got their weight under control. Only problem is that means Daisy's alone in the track by herself, and that's just kind of sad. Horses obviously prefer to be together, so not the most ideal situation, but you know, that just means I have to get another easy keeper for her to have a buddy, which granted, like I said, Hennessy could go out there, except she hates him. And he looks pretty good. Yeah, don't you? You're a little fat, but I think that's mainly because you're not working. No, you can't have this hay. Just like the wheelbarrow, you can't have that hay. Yeah, not yet. He's so hopeful. Hi. Yeah, we gotta wait. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. So pretty. And pony nose. Always gotta be in my business. Yes, I know. Hi. So sweet. Yeah. Beautiful views. I mean, look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous trees. Cute pony. Snotty mare. Alea was being very pushy this morning. She pushed right past me. Move, please. Back up. Back up. See, he doesn't need anything but a word and he'll back up. Same with Daisy. And usually Alea's pretty good too, but I don't know if she's in heat or what's going on, but she decided to be anxious this morning. Daisy's hiding under the trees. Maybe the construction is upsetting her, I don't know, but she was not wanting to come inside for her food, and then when she finally came inside, she was very anxious, and then she decided she was gonna run over me to, I guess, ease her anxiety. Yeah, look how easy this is. Hennessy, come on, buddy. Stop doing that. Hey, shh. No, shh. Don't you touch that. Hennessy! Yeah, he knows. Yeah, I know. It's not a wheelbarrow, but you still can't touch it. Anyways, where was I? Sorry. I got distracted. Hey, Hennessy, no. Shh. Yeah, stop, please. Oh, yeah, anyways, Alea. So she was really anxious, and she kept trying to escape and not finish her meal. I'm not going to use this one because it's got a hole in it already. Hey, quit following me. Shh. Look at all the prettiness. So, yeah. She ran over me. She ran past me. She squeezed through the door. Look at that. Oh, sun coming through the trees. So pretty. And as she ran past me, she stepped on my foot. I was not happy. So, and she only went outside to roll, and then she came back in, which was really ridiculous. I'm like, seriously, you ran over me for this? Just to roll and then come back? What a weirdo. Anyways, so that didn't make me very happy. And when she came back in, I wouldn't let her out. And I made her stand there until she stopped being so anxious, and it took a long time for her to finally put her head down and relax and to stop testing me. She just kept trying to step in my space and asking to escape. Look at that. I'm gonna have to fix that. The snow's really weighed down those tree branches, and now it's hitting my fence. It's gonna short it out. So I know what I'm doing today. Even all this, like, it's pretty, but it really shouldn't be on my fence. I don't know if it's gonna conduct electricity as well. So, not like it matters. None of these horses has ever tested the fence, so it's probably fine, but I gotta find the tree branches that are the problem pushing on stuff. Anyways, should have brought something out here to brush this off, and I gotta use my glove. Great. At least gotta get access to my handle here. Great, it's all iced over. This is that kind of heavy, slushy, icy stuff that unfortunately turns to ice real quick. My patient customers. Anyways, so yeah. Oh, that wasn't bad. It's not frozen yet. So yeah, we had a little argument this morning, and she was not happy. She was standing against the back of the stall, shaking. She was so anxious. I'm like, dude, horse, you need to relax. Nobody's after you. You have like the easiest life here. Like, there's nothing to be afraid of. I don't know what's making you so upset, but you really got to get over yourself. So yeah, eventually she relaxed and put her head down, but it probably took like 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, something like that. But I can't let her run over me because she's anxious. It's ridiculous. She has to stay out of my space, and she should know better. So if she's gonna act like a 2-year-old, and like she doesn't have any training, then I guess we gotta go back to training like we're a 2-year-old. The way it is with horses, even though she's 20 years old, if she forgets a lesson, we gotta start over. She's always been an anxious horse, so she can be kind of a challenge. She's been especially anxious since coming here. Alea, did you just take some hay? Seriously? This is what I mean. Ah, stop it! She's the boss out here. And she sometimes seems to think that because she can boss those horses around, she can also boss me around, and that's not okay. So this morning, after I had a little argument with her, as soon as I finally released her when she relaxed, the first thing she did was run outside and go chase Hennessy. And then once she satisfactorily showed him that she was boss, then she went after Daisy and chased her. Hey, stop it! Stop! Yeah, you know better. So she knew exactly what she was doing. She's like, well, if I can't boss around Mom, I gotta go boss around the other horses to make myself still feel like the boss. Because I lost against Mom. It's just a constant hierarchy struggle with horses. And if you're not at the top, you're gonna get hurt. Normally my horses are pretty good, but Alea being the boss will occasionally challenge me, and Daisy's challenged me a couple times too. Nothing major, just, not wanting to do exactly as I tell her to. There we go. And, yeah. Now Daisy, well, usually, you've seen, as long as I get that anger in my voice, and they know that they've done wrong, they know they gotta get out of my way. There we go. So I move toward them. They should know to walk away. And Alea wasn't doing that this morning, so. See, I'm not even clucking at her. I'm just walking toward her. She's like, oh, I better move. I don't want to disrespect Mom. I'm going to get in trouble again. Yep. No, don't you dare. Hey! Go. My Lanta. So this is what I don't like. It's not bad. These at least don't freeze, but they don't last. As you saw from over there, that one that we passed earlier, they bit a hole right through it, so it's cheap. But they don't freeze. It's still mobile. I wish they couldn't pull it out at all, but we tried the just fully inside way of doing it, and that didn't work. So they couldn't get any of the hay when it got low. So yeah, forever trying to change up this design, trying to make it better. But obviously it keeps most of the snow away without having to build shelters. So overall it works pretty good. Happy with how it's working out. There are definitely higher quality slow feed nets that I've used that I like better. But they freeze in water, which makes no sense to me. It's like, seriously, you can only use them inside? Like, what's the point? Or under a shelter, which is expensive. A lot of people use them just like 1 or 2 nets, so it's not as much. But we have 10 of these things, so obviously, mean, if they're $100 each, that's $1,000 just for peanuts. And they are. They're $100 each. So, like, what's not happening? Especially when they freeze. That's the point. Yeah, they'll last. They won't fall apart, you know, but what good is it? Hey, yeah, don't do that. There's no point. So anyways, today is my day off. And I gotta clean the house because I'm hosting Thanksgiving on Sunday. So I'm loading up 2 bales of hay today. Normally I do 1 at a time and let them walk all day between feeders. Oh, I don't want to let them have that. That gets stuck in the hay sometimes. That's from the baling twine that keeps the hay together. But if they eat that, they can get colic. So anyways, so I'm actually going to go through with this thing twice and load up the track system for both bales of hay for the whole day. And then that way I don't have to come out here again once I'm done, because I'm going to be cleaning the house all day. So, and Andy's building a wall in the basement for the new boiler, for the electric boiler. That's run by our solar panels once it finally gets going, which it still hasn't. Yes. It failed the witness test. So anyways, the whole point being, this one's warped. Okay, it's down for a second. These ones that get really warped, job a lot harder. There we go. Okay, anyways, the whole point being, pretty snow, naughty ponies. Alea! Hey! No! Atlanta. And Andy's little rigged sled with a track system, which works fantastically. I'm going to show you real quick how easily, oh, hi pony, right on my shoulder while I'm delivering food. I will show you how easy it is. This is what I'm worried about. Look at all this mud that they've already created. Yeah, oh boy. They're gonna turn that. Boy. Maybe I shouldn't put them out on the track. That's too bad. Let me just go look up here. Look how much they've pockmarked it just in one day. Ugh. Yeah, I was hoping that snow was like deep enough and the ground was cold enough that this wouldn't happen, but look at this. It's become a mud slap. One day, that's all it takes. Damn it. It's completely ruined the whole track system. It's no longer level. Oh boy. Oh jeez. I'm gonna have to close them out of it. Well, so much for that idea. That's unfortunate. Oh boy. I don't know if that's gonna be recoverable. The problem is, once it starts getting uneven like this, and it becomes dangerous and not fun to work over, even with the sled. It's already happened, unfortunately, but all I can do is try to keep it from getting worse. So eventually I want to be able to surface this whole thing, but that would cost a fortune, so I haven't been doing it. And I know Andy says just to let them run, but how can you run on mud like this? It's not safe. It's, going to become a big disaster like this, and the grass will grow and the ground will be uneven, and it's definitely not ideal. And really, like I just showed you, it only takes one day to ruin all of that. I really thought the ground was hard enough to sustain that storm, but I guess not. That's very disappointing. Darn it. Yeah, all you can hope for is that the ground is hard enough so that the horses don't destroy it, but all it takes is one day, one miscalculation, and they're gonna ruin the ground. Fabulous. Yeah, it sucks because then they can't move around as much, but I don't want them ruining my entire track. I'll wait for the ground to stiffen up a little bit more, I guess. So that means I'm going to have to use this one, unfortunately, even though it's got a big hole in it. And I'll have to come out again later to fill it up again because I don't have enough barrels for this area, so... Well, it is what it is. Yeah, that turned up all the mud. Ugh. Everything's melting as we speak. Probably was fine overnight, I guess, and they just turned it all into mud in the last couple hours, and it softened up. So, anyways. That's what's going on around the farm. Now I gotta try to fix my track system. Yeah. It's gonna be a big mess. Ugh. Alright. Well, tune in again and I will give you updates as we go. There's always something going on around the farm.